I tried to do a thing and it ended the stream. So, should I really have come back and done another stream? Probably not. I was gonna be like, oh, okay, I guess I'm done. I really don't have anything else to do. So I'm at the point now where I'm like, I don't know. I want to watch Pokemon, but I know a fact I'm gonna copy strike my content. Cause I remember there was one time I tried to make like a short where it was just like trying to add like, yo, hey, so look at this thing in the episode. Just being like, yo, like this is crazy. And then they were like, no, take it down. I was like, oh, okay. Which is understandable. You know, it's like, hey, that's mine. Don't do that. I was like, okay, understood. I understand. Sorry. Yo, what if that's why? I wonder if maybe that's why Pokemon was like, yeah, we're gonna. Well, they closed the Pokemon TV app. They were like, you know what we'll do? We'll post episodes of Pokemon on YouTube. We'll use YouTube's licensing stuff to make sure that nobody else streams or posts the content. Because that actually is kind of smart. It's like if you were making stuff and somebody was just redistributing it on a website, but you knew the website had pretty good, like, detection of, like, you know, stuff like that. I feel like that's what I would do. I'd be like, although probably not. I'd probably be like, yo, just freaking credit me, dog. Mention my channel. Mention me. Don't just be taking my stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I'm so tired. I'm not even old. Bing bong bing bing a dong goong. Ah. Let's see a gun. Yo, that's crazy, dude. What? The first thing you said, you got in here, you're like, yo, let's see a weapon. I don't want to see your ammunition. I don't know about that. We're definitely not doing that. This is a Nintendo fan channel, okay? This is a Nintendo fan channel. We don't even... Well, actually, I guess if they bring Call of Duty to Nintendo, I'm pretty sure they're going to do that for Switch too. Then we'll probably see a gun. Use a pump second gun. What is happening? What is happening? You know, you got to remember, it's always faster to switch to your secondary than to reload. 100%. What up? What up, you guys? You crazy people. You said guns. Use a pump second gun. I don't even know what that means. Can you explain to me what that's supposed to mean? I'm reading this and I'm like, okay, use a pump second gun. What does that mean? 556 or 223? This is a good question and one that I don't have context to answer. So I'm gonna say neither. Yep, Rip Ozzy, 100%. I hear that. J pump shotgun. Okay. I'm just naive. I don't even know what that is. So, yeah, this is crazy. Why do I look like that? I've never worn this hat like this, but it's just strangely comfortable right now. Like, I felt like my eyes were hurting. I know my eyes don't hurt, so I'm gonna start going out like this. People are like, why are you wearing that? I'll be like, this just helps. It doesn't hurt my eyes. And some might say, well, then just don't wear a hat. But guess what? I'm gonna wear a hat. Why are we talking about guns, though? Where did this come up? This is just your doing, Bailey. Is this just what you do? You just show up and you're like, yo. I've already forgot what you said. Let's see a gun. Oh, you know what? Is it because it's like against YouTube or something? Are you like doing a thing? Are you like trolling or something? It's like, hey, let's see a weapon of mass destruction. I wouldn't say it's a weapon of mass destruction, but you know, I guess YouTube would be like, hey, that's not allowed. Fat chance I'm doing that. I I feel like that's what kids do these days. I feel like that's what I would do if I was still a kid and I had access to YouTube. I would get on lives and just mess with people. I mean, I fully, like, 100% Richard Branson. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. This is a Nintendo fan channel, bro. Do you like Nintendo? What the heck is all that crap? Where did you even find that? Okay. Peace goat, peace goat. That is a goat, right? Peace goat, peace goat, peace goat. And then, what even is that? Love Nintendo. Then you're in the right spot. You're in the right spot. Game over. Good. If you love Nintendo so much, all right, I guess not so much, but name your favorite game then. I can't just believe you. You gotta make the cut. Sure, you could subscribe and like, but that doesn't mean anything. I love Kirby, Zelda, and Mario. I mean, those aren't wrong answers, but they're easy answers. I don't want easy answers, kid. I want authenticity. What game are you playing right now? Do you play Nintendo right now? Or is this just what you remember playing? Fantasia. Oh, okay, that's cool. But isn't that like a... Actually, I don't know. Hold up. I'm going to fact check you right now. Live on the air. Let's see. You're going to tell me what... Oh, you got the Switch too? Fire, fire, fire. 100%. That's the way to do it. This is really messing with my depth perception. Like one of my eyes is... Well, it's probably not. I'm probably fine. I'm going to see what this Fantasia is. Is it just a Switch game or is it a Switch 2? I guess you're the only one who loves Nintendo. Everybody else is just here. Or nobody's here. I don't know. This freaking counter thing up here, anytime I've ever used anything where you go live, always wrong. Always wrong. Or I assume it's always wrong. I just choose not to believe people. I should just assume everyone's lying. See, now it's a 6. It's like, fat chance. You're a liar. You don't know how to count. Like the live if you know how to count. Dislike the live if you know how to count. If that makes sense. Do you understand or no? Let me see. You said Fantasia? Phasmophobia. I'm just going to put in fan. I don't even see this game. That means you're fake. That means you're a fraud. No, I guess I gotta type in the whole title. I guess I will. Watch, it's gonna be some freaking freaky deaky. Ha! Fat chance, Bailey. Not gonna happen. Yeah. What are you like a child? This is Nintendo Fan Place. Nintendo Fan Place. That's what this place is. King Von. What is that? What is that supposed to be? I just want to say oven. Your uncle has a Nintendo 64. Fire. That's fire. I did not grow up with an N64, bro. But I tell you what. You know what I did do? Because I didn't have a Nintendo 64, I bought a Switch. Actually, here, let me show you which one I bought. I bought the Nintendo Switch OLED Tears of the Kingdom Special Edition. And then... Oh, okay, fire. I hear you. Then I wouldn't be able to look this up anyway. That's what I thought. I was thinking of the Disney one, so... Even though I didn't grow up with N64, I said, look, I'm late to the Nintendo game, but I'm already in love with it. So what I did was, I went and I saw that Nintendo was offering this bad boy right here. The Nintendo 64 controller for Nintendo Switch Online. And I bought it, and it came in a beautiful box that I had to order straight from Nintendo. They shipped it, I opened it, and I was like, wow, beautiful. I think I spent like $60 on it too. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a part of your leg grow. Because I'm not dumb enough. That's crazy. What are you, crazy? That's crazy. Fat chance, dude. It's been pretty good. Pretty good. How has your day been? Actually, no, I'm lying to you right now. That's not entirely. Well, I guess I'm not fully lying. It's been good, but I'm tired. So I wouldn't classify it as like, yeah, this is the best day of my life. It's more like I worked today and then I wanted to come home and play games. And if my life was convenient enough, I'd have a capture card to be talking to you and showing you gameplay right now, but I don't. So it's whatever. And even if I had a capture card, I have a potato computer I bought from Walmart. I didn't even buy this. It was a gift that I asked for. The name sounds familiar. I'll be entirely honest. I don't think I recognize it. Sorry. Rest in peace to all the people who we want to rest in peace. This is also a Nintendo channel, so it's not really the topic of conversation here. Although, in general, we do wish that people would rest in peace. So, yeah, there's that. Just to cover that base, I guess. So, have you heard of... I'm just going to read stuff. I'm never going to say what you're saying, because now I'm like, that's you. It's you. Watch. My channel's gonna blow up. I'm gonna have years of success, and then I'm gonna let my guard slip. I'm gonna have my guard down. You're gonna have a dumb comment, and I'm gonna read it and be like, ah! And like my career will be over. It's not happening. It's not happening. What's funny is that you might also... Do you play Fortnite? I do, actually. And I play it on Nintendo Switch. Does anyone know why I play it on Nintendo Switch? Because this is a Nintendo fan channel. And also, Nintendo Switch is probably one of the worst places to play Fortnite. And that's exactly why I do it. Because it is a challenge. An actual challenge. Because if there's anything that people should understand about gaming history, it's that, look, we're all supposed to be doing this for bragging rights, okay? Like, yeah, ideally you want to do it for money. But with your friends, it's like, when I beat my friend in Mario Kart, it's because I want to laugh at him afterward. I want to be like, you suck at this game. I am better than you. Just for a moment, I feel victory. And I can make fun of you for sucking. So you could just basically take that and just like imagine the aura boost you have if you play Fortnite on Nintendo Switch, where your frame drops just constantly. When you get in the heat of battle, you've never seen such delay in input and lag. And if you win those encounters, at the end of the lobby, when you do the default dance with a default skin on Nintendo Switch, there's no better feeling. Me personally, no better feeling. Okay? I have no better feeling than when that happens. I'm trying to remember. Isn't that like an actual... yeah, I don't even think I have that. I don't think I'm even... That's funny. I actually want to say that. Renegade Wada. Do you have Renegade Wada? I love that game. That game is so cool. That was actually one of the funniest things ever. I remember when people started making those TikToks. I don't remember what the guy's name who was like the main guy. Hi, Emma. I don't know why it keeps saying that you said hi. I don't know if there's a button you can press that's making that happen, but there you go. You got one of those. You know what that just made me think of when I did that? I'm like, thinking about those, what is it? It's like those AI people where it's like they're like, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the rose. That's not going to happen here, by the way. Because this is a Nintendo fan channel. We don't do that here. But we can talk Fortnite. Zelda's not his name. I don't know what we're talking about, but I can tell you Zelda is not anyone's name. It's different. Yeah, but who are we talking about? When were we talking about The Legend of Zelda? Also, Link is fire. Link is sick. Lore accurate Link is just goated with all of the sauce. What time of day it is over there? Dude, it's freaking 9:41 p.m. over here. Precisely. You guys get it. You understand. You know what we're doing here. Freaking. Nothing matters to me except for Nintendo, by the way. I'm going to make this very clear. I think the first time that I got on YouTube, or the first time I thought, you know what? I want to share. I want to share my thoughts. And I want to be a YouTuber. I think I was like, oh, I got to plan it out and strategize. Have you seen Batman? Batman Beyond? I don't know if you're talking about a skin or if you're just talking about like just goated freaking cartoon show. Because I've seen that 100%. And that freaking Batman Beyond movie where Joker comes back, Joker's Return. That's awesome, dude. You know what I'm scared of right now? I'm scared this is about to be like my image. Where it's like, I get comfortable looking like this. And then all of a sudden it's like, anytime I get on YouTube, I have to do this now. Like I have to look like this. That's my channel, so I can do whatever I want. So they should make a series about Batman Beyond. They should. That would actually be smart. Yeah, live action would be sick. That would be actually awesome. That would be great. And as cool as that is of an idea, this is a Nintendo fan channel. So what we should be saying, at least right now, is they should make a Batman Beyond video game, and they should put it on Nintendo. Isn't that the new Jurassic World? No, I don't really. Yeah. They should make it for Nintendo. That's all I'm going to do the whole time. Doesn't matter what you say. I feel like Bailey's going to cook something up. Because now they're like, oh, that's all you're going to say about everything? You're going to put something devious in the chat. And that's not even going to let you do it either, probably. And I'm going to be like, they should put that on Nintendo. 100%. I don't know why, but I don't know why. I'm just not a dinosaur guy. So like Jurassic Park, I don't know. Is there something wrong with me? Just kidding. There's nothing wrong. Because now I like Nintendo and that fixes all my problems. So, screw Jurassic. Have you seen, here, pop quiz. Have you seen, or maybe it's not a pop quiz, I don't know. Have you seen, it is a therapy session, 100%. I've been telling my friend, dude, I was like, yo, you know what we should do? He's actually doing it too. Like I don't know, maybe we're crazy. People are telling us we're crazy, but I'm like, I don't care. Like, whatever. I said, dude, we should go 100% Nintendo, just see what our life looks like. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't know. Like, we just buy Nintendo stuff, like Nintendo and Pokemon. Like, we just don't do anything else. And he was like, you think I should trade my PlayStation? And then jokingly, I was like, yeah, dude, we should just get rid of everything else and just buy Nintendo. And he goes, okay, all right. So he got all of his stuff together and he actually sold all of his other stuff. And he was like, now I have money for Pokemon cards and Nintendo. I was like, dang, okay, well, if you went all the way in, I guess I got to do that too. Is that Mathcraft? And is that Amen? I think I read that right. Hey there, what's up? But yeah, so now that's what we're doing, essentially. And that's why this channel is a Nintendo fan channel. That's what we do here. You like Nintendo, then you like the channel. And you subscribe so you can know what is happening. Because I guess I need to probably cover that stuff. Bro, where do I live? Yeah, I'll give you the state. That's fine. I live in Texas. So that about narrows it down to one of the, I think we're the second largest state, maybe the third. So. Yo, whoops. That's crazy. Did I just break the stream? You guys are gone, basically. Yeah, we're cooked. This stream just ended because I just destroyed it. 100%. It's over. App crashed, I'm sure. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, I'll fix it. Mewtwo versus Arceus. Oh my gosh, wait, that's actually like, is that a good question? That wasn't even a question. I think you just said it. That would be the best fight ever. Low key, for real. Oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking about that, man. You have basically the god of the Mons. That's like, oh, yo, I just realized, because I'm still fresh, so it's going to take me a while to realize, but like, man-made Pokemon versus one who made Pokemon. That's actually kind of crazy. That would be the best fight ever. Yo, we should like ask, we should be like, hey, yo, Pokemon, you want to make a movie, dog? You guys want to make a movie? You want to make a good movie? I feel like that's, I don't know. Is that like, is that the best? Is that like, if we're, if we're scaling it on like Marvel Endgame type build-up type of thing, is like, do we just give them like, hey, this is like the thing? Well, they would both make infinite health and infinite damage, so they would never die. So essentially, it'd be like, this is power scaling, essentially. It'd basically be like, who would win? Goku or Vegeta? I guess technically that actually has already played out. So I guess that's not the one. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it's pretty much already happened multiple times, so. But maybe it's more like, who would win? Gogeta or Vegeta? I don't know why I'm going Dragon Ball right now. My mind's on Dragon Ball. Also, I'm pretty sure technically people have figured that out. But it is one of those questions where it's like, technically, is there an actual, like, canonized, like, official answer? I don't know. Nobody's ever going to know because it's actually not possible. Actually, I guess, well, no. Naruto or Sasuke? Yeah, wasn't that like Naruto? Like, he would win. Do you, like, Imagine Dragons? Luffy versus Zoro. That's what's crazy. Don't get mad at me, because this is a Nintendo fan channel. But I haven't watched One Piece, and I've heard it's, like, incredibly long. And if I'm going to choose to watch an anime, which I have been watching an anime, although it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, do people call this anime? I guess it's an anime, because it's whatever, but I'm watching Pokemon, actually. So I didn't grow up watching Pokemon as a kid. Low-key, I'm just kind of like realizing it has 11 seasons with over 600 episodes. Yeah, exactly. And what's crazy is that, like, I'm watching Pokemon right now, and there's 25 seasons, and I'm pretty sure, not every season, but, like, the way that, like, the Pokemon Company has categorized, like, just the Indigo League season, which I guess is technically, like, actually just basically leading up to the Orange Island thing, is like 60 episodes. And then the Orange Islands is like 60 episodes. So it's like 120 episodes. That's 2 seasons the way that they've classified it currently. I've watched 120 episodes, and that's 2 seasons out of 25 currently existing for the series. Because it's like they have it where it's like Pokemon, the Indigo League, and then you have Pokemon in the Orange Islands. And now I'm at Pokemon Johto, which is like the official, like, oh, they like changed the title of the name of, I guess, the thing. But the way they see it is like, yo, you just said Giovanni or Light Yagami. You know what's crazy that you actually said that? That is probably the only other anime that, like, isn't Dragon Ball that, like, I did watch. I watched freaking Death Note. And that was like, and I watched it before they even had the English subs. Or not the English subs, but the English dub. And dude, that show was that was stupid good. I really, really liked that show. A little bit further at the end, it was like, okay, wait a second. So he won, but he didn't win. Because I guess, like, what was it? Like, what was that guy's name? Was it X? I don't know. It was like L. It was like, oh, but his cousin or his brother or something, or sister, or I don't know. And it was like, oh, but he has a sibling who's just as smart. And it was like, okay, like, great, you know. And then the ending, but it was still cool because it was like, you know what, this is an interesting show, and I watched that, and then I saw the Netflix adaptation, and I was like, that sucked. It was cool seeing I don't even know how to say it. I guess it's Ryuk or whatever. That was cool, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, what was his name? Willem Dafoe voiced the character for the Netflix adaptation. That was actually sick. That was actually cool. I liked the voice acting. It was cool. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that is what that is what Ryuk sounds like in English for sure. It's Willem Dafoe, bro. That's what he sounds like. If that's what a death god sounds like, that's what a death god sounds like for sure. If he's speaking English, he sounds like Willem Dafoe for sure, 100%. Like that was cool. By the way, this is a Nintendo fan channel, so I don't know why we're talking about this, but I will oblige. It is pretty sick. Foster friend. I don't know what we're talking about there, but yeah. Anyway, look, people, we need to focus, okay? Actually, I guess we don't. I'm just kind of like on here. We can be talking about whatever we want, but I'm trying to like strengthen the concept of my channel here, which is that this is a Nintendo. It's just gonna become a joke. You know, it's like we're gonna talk about anything else but that, and I'll just keep being like, this is a Nintendo fan channel, and we'll just talk about anything but Nintendo. I shouldn't have even spoken that into existence, because that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get a capture card again one day, and I'm gonna force this potato computer to work. Work. Do what I need you to do. Yo, wait a second. Hold up. Yeah, 100%. Emma's got the right idea, bro. Like the video and comment, I love Nintendo. And then watch Nintendo be like, copy strike this guy. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Nintendo. I just like to take jabs at you guys. I love you so much. You know, what's funny is that I probably would do that. I would do that. But there's a part of me that's like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. What's crazy is like, when I was thinking about making this channel, I was like, I really do want to have like a Nintendo channel. My goal for this channel, if I'm being straight up, is like, I actually, and I mean this sincerely, when I bought my first Nintendo, like as an adult, I was like, I cannot believe I didn't grow up with this stuff. Like, this is how bad it was. I thought my friend's DS when I was a kid, because he had a DS. I had a friend where, like, we would play video games all the time. And he always had, like, whatever the consoles were, or, like, at the time. I thought his DS was just, like, a weird flip phone. So I was like, I didn't even ask my mom for one of those. Because I was like, I don't know what this is. Like, it has, like, a stylus. And I was like, okay, how are you supposed to, you know... I saw it played games, but it looked like it played... I don't know, games that I'd never seen before. So I'd never seen someone play Mario on a DS. So I didn't know. I didn't understand that that's what that did. So, but the first Nintendo I ever bought was the Switch. And since then I've been like, wow, I can't believe it. I missed out on so much. So then I started buying Nintendo stuff. Like here, I guess I'll show you this stuff I got. Like, I don't know, just stuff was like, am I really going to use this? No, but I'm going to force myself to. And then, like, yeah, I have, like, 2 amiibos so far. Headset. Oh, yo. I didn't actually have to buy these, but, like, yo. I got this the other day. This is probably the funniest thing I've ever had. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys, like, one card. So, conceptually, this is actually cool. It's basically a golden Pokemon card. But they are so clearly fake. Check out... Oh my gosh, I just realized. I didn't even see the names on here. Frog Flower. Frog Flower. Oh my gosh. And its HP is over 9,000, so that's freaking crazy. I just thought they looked cool, though. I didn't have to pay for them or anything, but it's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But anyway, like, I don't know. And this is my closet. I have an apartment, so it's not, like, ideal. But this is where I throw stuff from, like, I don't know. I probably should put it on my wall, but I don't know. It's like it wouldn't fit into the room. So, frog flower versus Sharkeisha. See, that's actually the real question. And it's funny that you say that because you actually just discovered what this channel is really all about, which is finding the answer to that question. That's literally the whole thing. Hey, what's up? Rasta Forza. How's it going? Welcome to a Nintendo fan channel. If you like Nintendo, like the thing. If you don't, dislike the thing. And get out of here! No, I'm just kidding. It's what I don't care. Stay, leave, whatever. Tell me you hate Nintendo, but then I'm gonna block you. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. Hey, you want to see a fake Pokemon card? Check this out. Oh yeah, baby. This is Frog Flower. This is the rarest Pokemon card you can ever get. If you guys, this is going on auction for freaking $18 billion right now. We're on the was yay. We don't talk about that. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, long story short, yeah, my goal for this channel, I just decided, like, you know what, I should just have stupid ambitious goals. And the concept is, I'm like, I don't know, can you get sponsored by Nintendo? Is that possible? I think it is. Because my wife watches these people that play Sims. And I guess they, like, you know, they make like little cozy sim houses for their sim game. And it's totally cool. I've watched a couple with her. But one day they got sponsored by Nintendo. And I was like, what? But I thought, you know, I didn't think that was even possible. So I was like, you know what? You know what? And then I was just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a channel. So it's like, I don't know what Nintendo is cool with. So I don't want to go crazy. But I also don't know if, you know, this is the first time I'm doing this. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Does Nintendo care if I talk about... But it's also like, I mean, you know, I don't have to think about it that much. But I do know that this is a Nintendo fan channel. And I'm going to reiterate that always, Shoguns. Yeah, they'll probably be like, hey, what? Yo, send this guy a Switch 2 right now. He's got weapons. Send him a Switch 2. I kind of wish that would magically work, but yeah, it's probably not going to work. If anything, they'll be like, yo, I don't want this guy associated with my anything. They're crazy about their PR. They're like, yo, I don't want my name with anything bad. You're not allowed to ruin my market share. Don't even look at my IPs. Don't even think about my IPs. Don't even freaking... You're not even allowed to buy anything. They would probably not. I don't know. There's probably significantly worse people in the world. You know what I mean? It's like somebody as bad as, like, I don't know, like a certain dictator of sorts. You know, it's like, oh yeah, he loved Nintendo Hanafuda cards. It's like, oh god. That'd be kind of funny. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, you know, that name. Yeah, it's like if that guy, you know, if it was like, oh, yeah, what a piece of garbage. Terrible. Oh, he loved Nintendo Wii though. Like, do we discontinue the company? I don't know. That is something I honestly would probably say just in my spare time. I actually say, like, I don't know. I would probably say that to my friend, probably. So, but I'm also like, I don't want to have deranged content. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard the term brain rot, but it would be a whole new world if I started hosting it. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, this is a brain rot fan channel. No, that's not what this is. This is not a brain rot fan channel. That's not what we're here for. This is a Nintendo fan channel. Hey, low key, actually, you know what's funny? I didn't end up like seeing some of his like videos and stuff until like I was basically grown up and he was done and he like got on music. Good music, great music. But I was just like, yo, I need the other guy. You know, I was at a point where I was like, Frankie, where'd you go? I need you. You know, and all we have is the archives, basically. So it's like, you know, it is what it is, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Because at the end of the day, what's my real goal with this, right? Let's let's break it down. It's very simple. I just want to, you know, have a community of people for my Nintendo fan channel, which is what this is, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. And I just want to, you know, maybe one day I'll be like those stars out there. Not really stars, but I'll be like those people that get on the internet every morning and share their gameplay and stuff with the peoples that go and watch the gameplay they're sharing and this stuff. And I'll be like those, and then I can wake up. I could be like, time to share my stuff again with the world. And I'm gonna, and you know, and then maybe, you know, it's like, yeah, wow, look, I'm getting that YouTube ad revenue, and YouTube's basically paying me to my dreams. And then I'll buy Nintendo stuff and be like, guys, we did it. We got Google. We got Google to buy me a Switch too, basically. And buy all my Nintendo stuff and my mortgage. I don't have a mortgage, but obviously at that point, I'd have a mortgage. Oh, that'd be so cool, probably. You know, maybe. And maybe along the way, I don't even have, you know, maybe I could say bad words or something. Actually, I probably won't do that because my wife, she's like, well, also my family, I guess. Although they probably won't watch me. I don't know, but you never say never, you know what I mean? That's what the great JB. I really told myself in my head not to say that, and then I said it anyway. So, words of wisdom, I guess. I don't know, but. This is a Nintendo fan channel. And that's what we're here for. That's what this is all about. Everybody has to say, I love Nintendo. I want a Switch 2. I want Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 version. Also, I really need a Metroid Prime 4 release date. That would be really good. I need that, actually. Very badly. Because we're starting to get close. We're getting really close. It has to be on the docket for like... Okay, because like, hold on. If I go through the timeline of things right now, we got... What's available? I'm forgetting. Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV. Isn't that like in 2 days? I'm pretty sure that's like in 2 days. That comes out in a couple days. That's about to happen. So that's this month. Donkey Kong Jamboree. No, whoa, what the? Donkey Kong Bonanza. That came out. So that's already on for this month. Next month. What is next month? August? What game is docked for August? I know October is Pokemon. But that still means that there's August and September. I don't know anything. I'm the fake fan. I'm just kidding. That's not true. I've just had a long day. So, don't judge me. Not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. By the way, I just want to say, I'm pretty sure everybody's gone now. Because it says 0, but maybe it's still broken. But if you are still watching, I appreciate the interaction. This is the best amount of interaction I've had so far on a live. Albeit this is the complete opposite of what I wanted to do every time that I stream. Because like I turn this on thinking, all right, I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to flip it around and have it to where y'all could see what I'm doing on my Switch. Actually, at this point, low-key, I should just like prop you guys up and just play my game. That's what I could be doing at this point. From now on, I'm going to do that, and then we'll chat, and we can talk about whatever. But I'll reiterate that this is a Nintendo fan channel. That's all that matters here is Nintendo. So if you don't like Nintendo, I mean, maybe I'll capitalize on it and create a non-fan Nintendo channel, and I'll just win both, like Elvis's manager. I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. Actually, it's probably not that much work, but it's counterintuitive to what I want to really do, which is this. So, also, I guess do they add something new? Because it's like now there's like ranking of fans. Hey, so every time it says hi, does that mean you come back? Does that mean you left? What kind of fake fan type? I'm just kidding. That doesn't make you a fan. You probably have a life where you have to do stuff. That's understandable. Not. I'm lying. I'm just kidding. What does this button do? Highlight, save to your channel. Oh. Okay. I see. So apparently there's a button I can click that makes it to where I had to go eat dinner. Real Nintendo fans don't eat. I'm just kidding. That's definitely not true. In fact, you know what I really want? I don't know how common it is because I've only played a couple Kirby games. But in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, there's a little cafe area in the game, and you can get a Kirby burger. And I want to have, I know it's just going to be a burger, you know what I mean? But I want there to be a place. That's what Nintendo needs to do. Because let's be honest, it's not like the world's going to have healthy food one day where people stop eating junk. So, at the very least, you know, as a nice little treat. Or maybe Nintendo would have healthy food. I don't know. Technically, they have... Don't they have, like... What's it called? What's the... Nintendo Universal? And, like, you can go to Super Mario World and eat at the restaurant. But it's probably just, like, really basic food or whatever. It's just themed, but... I want a Kirby burger. In other words, I just want a burger. I'm hungry. Oh! Dude, I love making bad decisions. I've been making them consistently. I've been having Whataburger. In fact, I would actually be cool with that, too. We should pick a company and just be like, hey... sponsor me. Like, you should sponsor me. There's like, I have 2 people that watch me. I'll tell them to eat Whataburger or something, or Burger King. Whataburger, preferably. Whataburger has this. Oh no! See, I'm already bound at this. This is a Nintendo fan channel. That wouldn't mind being sponsored by Whataburger, where you can get the spicy bacon deluxe burger. I'm already doing it. I have to specify that I'm not sponsored now. Is there a rule about that? Is that a thing? Because I notice sometimes people will be like, we're not sponsored. Do they have to like verbally say that? I guess they do, because they have to be like, hey, I'm not actually representing this company or any of its stuff in this thing. I don't know. But I am saying that would be cool. And just in general, I guess. Or Taco Bell. But I'll be entirely honest, I prefer... Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm about to say something crazy. I prefer Taco Bueno. I don't know if that's problematic or something. But I think it's just because I like the nachos. Taco Bueno's good. I feel like the sauces at... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Taco Bell is good. The sauces at Taco Bell and like whatever they put in the meat, it's fire. It's actually pretty good. But I just feel like I'd like have a better meal, or like, you know, I feel better when I eat Taco Bueno. See, this is crazy. Look, I was talking about burgers and now I'm talking about tacos. Like, this is a Nintendo fan channel. We talk about games here. And people we would love to potentially sponsor us in the event that we were fortunate enough to have such an offer that would just technically, indirectly support us talking about games. I cannot pick up right now. Maybe that's who it is. Maybe it's you, my boy. I don't know. You're going to have to send me a text or comment or something. Because if you're the one calling me right now, if I pick that up, basically